A closing statement is really the lawyer's time to shine. It's the time at the end of the case when all of the evidence has been given that the lawyer has an opportunity to review the case, review the evidence that's been given, and put a spin on it or argue the case in a certain way that they think will be persuasive to a judge. So that's really the time when the lawyer has the most opportunity to advocate for his or her client. You don't want to give the judge every detail because not all of it is very important, but you do want to give the judge a summary of the most important evidence the judge heard on the key issues, and then say why that evidence is important and why that evidence should swing the judge's decision in your favor. The closing statement is not a time for the lawyers to introduce any evidence or to comment on anything that the judge didn't hear from a witness or didn't see in an exhibit. The closing statement is the time to review the evidence that was heard, and that's the evidence that you have to work with as a lawyer. So if you didn't get something that you wanted to get, that's unfortunate, but that's the time when you have to put your case the best way that you can with the evidence that you were able to get.
Your Honor, this is a case of mistaken identity, and the defense submits that the Crown has not proven beyond a reasonable doubt that our client, Mr. Tisi, was in contact with Mr. Williams on March 10th, 2010. Mr. Tisi is a hardworking student with a bright future ahead of him. He is working with Mr. Wong at the local rec center towards scholarships and attending college. He has a job and often uses the rec center's facilities, such as the homework center or the basketball court. Mr. Tisi has elaborated that he understands a criminal charge would be detrimental to this future. He has testified that he was never in the alley and did not commit this attack. The Crown's witness, Andrew Williams, has clearly suffered a grievous attack, and as anyone would, he is seeking justice for what has been done to him. However, the defense submits that in his search for justice, Mr. Williams based his choice on distant memory of a stressful situation that occurred some time ago. Both Crown witnesses have confirmed for the court that the lighting in the alley was poor, and the defense submits that Mr. Williams chose a photo based on a presumption and not a stable knowledge. The court has heard from both Crown witnesses that Mr. Williams thought he recognized one of the people in the photos, and only after he was prompted by Constable DiCarlo did he clarify his answer and say that he was positive. Today, the court has heard from Mr. Tisi, a credible witness, who explained that on March 10th, he left his apartment at 6 p.m. with his friend Dwayne Dirks, arrived at the local rec center at 6:40, where he played pickup basketball and later spoke to Mr. Wong about different courses and scholarships for college. Leaving the rec center at 8:30 without Mr. Dirks, Mr. Tisi walked home. Mr. Tisi further elaborated for the court that a month later, Constable DiCarlo came to his apartment, arrested him, and as they left, she picked up a pair of basketball shoes, which Mr. Tisi had not seen before, that were in fact outside the apartment building, not inside. The court also heard from Constable DiCarlo and Mr. Wong, whose combined testimonies validates Mr. Tisi's testimony. Mr. Wong confirmed for the court that he did speak to Donovan that night regarding scholarships in college, and further elaborated that there were many new people at the rec center as it was a cold month, explaining why Mr. Tisi did not recognize him. Constable DiCarlo confirmed for the court that she did pick up the basketball shoes outside the apartment and not inside it. Your Honor, today we seek an acquittal of all charges. This concludes the defense evidence. Thank you.
Thank you.